Yeet!
It's week 5 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight we wind up week 5 with a good battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at the Raiders in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
Back to their AFL days in the 1960s, the Chiefs and Raiders are underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic.
Carr right away going to look to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders free. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. To the 43, second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 85.
Embolden them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacob. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. It's a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. Out of it.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
They did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first.
You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Now a throw. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles.
In so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Kansas City offense, and in his 6th season of conducting this high-powered attack, coming off 4 straight Pro Bowls, it's Patrick Mahomes.
We'll talk about Patrick Mahomes. What's a normal season? When he's under center, KC always has a shot.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Oh, he's going to have a 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for KC. 43 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
They go play fake. Mahomes under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rise.
Can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time...
3 after a gain of 3. As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Meanwhile, on third... Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Second drive of the game coming up for this losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you. When you go and says cluttered the entire time they're away, they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
A good gain of 9. You want.
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big time game.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. In possession. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
To protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength is on display there.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, out of my way.
After the initial contact. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 10-7. Touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And that'll how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 2 weeks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Intercepted CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire... It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone. Credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people. Find some other playmakers. But...
On first down. Carr. And it's complete to Adams. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Looking in. But then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him. Do you? No. I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying.
Well, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Carr. Jacobs is not going to get back. It very tough. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
Steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive. Going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent, as a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first.
It's rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. A yard, here's 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover pass.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And he's got it inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a...
Here's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here.
Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to final.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. A Kansas City position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes. You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit. Maybe their splits.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To the right side. It's
days. We hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. 37. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this.
Had a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now a swing pass.
They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Mahomes firing complete. Stopped it. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at Crosby. Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the. Comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? Carr now on first down. And he can't get... Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And he's going to go down again. Now a second timeout called for by the D after that sack. They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So preparation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Now a time for the Chiefs field goal. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Butker's kick here is good. And that's going to tie things at 20. So they're able to make things level just before half. And also
that brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
On now to a check on the next-gen stats in the first half for the Raiders. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if things continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were.
For more of the same, the rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey.
Now here's Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game. Offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's got room at the 30. And he's able to work it.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big...
Up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. As they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets them up.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now, they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll work this one short here with 3rd down coming up. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where there's fun as it brings up the 4th down. They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And he brings this up to the 40s. On play action, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Throw left side there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 47 yards rushing for this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
They're going to be stopped up on
a scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it.
For the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was. Carlson able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive.
The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
Need to have when you're running back in the NFL, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now Mahomes. And this one is
out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun it is as an offensive play caller. You don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the Raiders on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have the
individual have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
A run with Jacobs there on 1st. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Carr. On the out route, this is Adams. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And after the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Carr. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they wish the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much but heat. Carr down to throw. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. Throwing on first down is Carr. And this one is
in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. Jacobs going to try the middle. And boy, this 2nd and 10. Now Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down. 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Nick Bolton. The 30. 10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders have the ball back, and here comes Devontae Adams to the field again. Seems like the measuring stick.
They keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Renfro, big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
And he gets this to the 30. Carr going to try and throw on third down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 72 move.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And some room to work. And he goes. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on E. The partner under the lights in prime time. This offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Chiefs, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week.